Aucklanders buddying up with extended family or friends to buy a home are the focus of a new subdivision in the city's southeast. Houses with 6 to 8 bedrooms with split kitchens and living areas are popping up in Flatbush, designed to fit multiple groups or families under one roof. Katie Todd and camera operator Marika Habazi took a tour.
If $1.48 million for the average Auckland house is a bit steep and you don't want to compromise on space, try Bremner Ridge for size.
Typical layout would be a double garage, entrance, guest lounge, family dining, kitchen, scullery, 1 or 2 bedrooms on the ground floor with its own living area. Up on the top you'll have 2 masters, rest of the bedrooms and 1 more living area.
This Auckland subdivision is aimed at buyers who want to live in comfort and service their mortgage by cohabiting with family or friends. Around 300 of the 360 houses will have at least 6 bedrooms. Aman Panu from Harcourt says it's a winning formula. More than 90% of the lots, priced around $2 million, have sold. He says the vast majority of buyers are from ethnic communities. Many are parents and children.
When you talk about family demographics, you've got mum, dad, 2 grandkids, and 2 grandparents. Right. So essentially 3 generations are living in one house. That would be a typical of what happens.
The sections range in size from 300 square metres to 10,000 square metre lifestyle blocks. The developers, Templeton, have applied for a plan change so the houses can have 2 fully independent kitchens and living areas. That, according to Harcourt's Tegbah Singh, also opens the possibility of subletting.
So the 1 or 2 bedrooms that are set up on the ground floor, they will be let out, so you will have 1 or 2 tenants living with you. And people generally don't mind because it's people that they've known for a long time, they're usually friends, they've either studied together, they've either worked together, so the relationship is there. And it's quite a common thing within Flatbush.
An estimated 40,000 people will call Flatbush home by 2025. Auckland Council calls it the country's largest and most comprehensively planned town. 30 minutes drive from the city centre on former dairy farming land. There's supermarkets, retail stores, cafes, restaurants and medical facilities, plus a library and an aquatic centre under construction. If your Bremner Ridge house co-owners become a bit much, 40% of the subdivision is green space, with walkways, gullies and parks. Harcourt says car parks have also been considered.
And if you look at it, this is, a 100-metre stretch, and you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... You've got 7 public parking spaces.
And it's not just families cashing in on this development. Mr Panu says some buyers last week were mates wanting to get a foot in the market.
One of the friends has a family, the other one is just a single gentleman. They both work as truck drivers, and they both decided to buy together, and that's the only way they can afford.
Kiwi Bank also has its eye on the growing trend of cohabitation. It's launched a system called Co-Own, allowing friends and family to combine their savings for a deposit. Templeton says having a large home on a medium-sized site with multiple incomes to service a mortgage is an innovative solution to affordable housing.
Interesting concept. Let us know what you think. Would you cohabit, bring the extended whānau, your parents, maybe your brother or sister and their family, and live in a property together so that you can all afford the mortgage? Love to know what you think about that. Text us. No, actually don't text us because the